might just end up changing the entire website. Before starting this video, let's give you guys and myself a run through of what we have built so far. This is what we have. I honestly do not like the design. I want my website to look like a very simple, basic website because this is not something that we are building for a recruiter, right? We are not trying to impress the recruiter by showing him, hey, I can do so many things, wanna see? That's not what professional websites are built on. Professional websites usually have a very core foundation of how efficient, how fast they are, and how easy to navigate they are. If my user hops into my website right now, I have to make sure that my user does not have to use his brain once while going through my website. So I do want my website to, like the landing page, to be very to the point. Create professional invoices for free. That's it. What are you gonna do? You're gonna start creating. But if you are also someone who designs website, you already know there is a very particular format that modern websites follow. And they look, I mean, all the websites look the same. And they have this same flow. I might just end up changing the entire website. Should I, or does it look okay? But it's okay, we'll experiment. I also have to change my logo. Last time the logo that I made, that was, well, an image. It was a random image and I'm not very proud of it. I also need to fix the nav bar a little. I don't like how broad it is. As for the invoice form, I added a little something to the end of the form as well. Make all checks payable to company name. I need to sync the input. Right now, I just added the text. I also need to fix the $sign, you know. I think, like right now, the $sign is the default currency. So I don't really want that. I want the user to choose which currency they're dealing in. So I'm gonna add a drop-down option to choose the currency in the unit price column. And I think that's pretty much it. And I also need to shift this make all checks payable to company name, thank you for the business, to the bottom of the form. These are the two changes that we need to make in the form. And we'll probably change the homepage entirely. So yeah, that's that. Let's start coding then.
I ordered such a big Tira package right now.
I'm just so excited to move out. I don't even have the date yet. Like, when do I need to move? When are they like exactly calling us? But I'm just so excited. But the moment I get to know the date, I am also going to be stressed because then we have to prepare for an actual move out. Like, I have to look for flats, for PGs. I have to book flights or train. I think I'm gonna go by train. I don't know, I'm not fixed on anything yet. I'm not gonna be fixed on anything until they send us a proper date, of course. Till then, I can just romanticize about it and be a little butterfly, spending my money. Hey everyone, update, I coded and I also uploaded my code on Git. Now our next task is going to be to deploy the project. I hope I showed you how to upload your project on GitHub. The next step is going to be uploading it on the web, and by that I mean deploying it. For example, if you just want your project to have a link, a working link, so that the recruiter can click on it and just see your project working. We have websites for that, like Vercel. I use Vercel. You can use anything you like. So yeah, we're gonna use Vercel and we're gonna deploy this project. And that's what I'm very afraid of, because even though a project is working right now, it does not mean that it's flawless at the moment. Because if there is any syntax error, then the deployment is going to show a 404 error. I'll give you an example. If you code in React, you're supposed to capitalize the first letter of the file name. And I was coding a huge project and it had like a lot of files. So by chance, I forgot to capitalize the letter of one file. I died finding what error is it. You know, even small mistakes like these. Now, this project was working on the local server, but when you're deploying it, it will throw an error. And like even these small things can break your project. So am I mentally prepared to go through that torture right now? I don't think so. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Good morning, guys. I woke up this morning feeling kind of blah, and I looked down and yep, I got my period. Ew, not the vibe I was hoping for. But then I checked my phone and I saw that I hit 1K subscribers on YouTube. And to that, I want to say I'm seriously so grateful. It means a lot to me. And it also means that this little family is growing. And that also means the world to me. So obviously, I need to celebrate. And when I say celebrate, I mean I have to make something sweet. And okay, well, I'm too excited to form a sentence. So basically, I'm making an ice cream cake. So let's go. Okay, now let's upload a project to Vercel, shall we? So first of all, you need to make an account. If you don't have it, well, sign up and then click on Add New Projects. Now Vercel will show you a list of your GitHub repositories. Pick the one that you want to deploy and click on Import. After that, just configure your project settings. Honestly, you can leave everything just as it is. Make sure that it picks the right framework preset. I used HTML, so I'm gonna choose Other. And now, hit deploy. That's it. Vercel will do its thing, and in a few seconds, your project is live on the internet. Okay, and here it is, the final look of the website I built. I honestly had fun building this one. If I had to rate the complexity, I'd say it was around 4.5 out of 10. It is totally doable, especially if you are someone starting out with web development. I think this project is like very, very good to build your skills. If you've been putting off a project like this is your sign to go for it. And yeah, I of course changed the look of the website. So I don't know, I think I like this version better, but I'm also indecisive, so you tell me. Alright, and that's a wrap for today. If you have any questions, thoughts, or well, if you just want to say hi, drop a comment and let me know. I will see you soon.